Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing good. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to do another fabric development and here is a fabric. You can see it's a net fabric, polyester net with this beautiful embroidery and here you can see guys the fabric details. Also, one of the most requested video is to do the net fabric illustration. So here guys, you can see it's a very sheer fabric, it's see-through, so we have to apply lots of layers and like folds in the lehenga. So here you can see when you make the folds, the color doubles up and even the shade color is kind of very light grayish color. So we have to understand the fabric first. So you stay with me for the rest of the video as I take you through the journey of doing a nice net lehenga and also giving this beautiful embroidery detailing. Also guys, if you are looking for different types of fabrics just at the ease of your home, you can check out Fabriclore, a great collection of different type of fabrics based on the materials, on the weaves. So here you can see in the net fabric also you can find different other varieties, colors, embroidery style. So you can use my code Shrabani10 for getting extra 10% discount, and also you can join their Facebook group to learn more on workshops and being a part of the designing community. I shall be posting all the links in the description box below. So coming at the tutorial, first I'll do the base color. I'm using Oho skin tone markers and using a single layer of color first on the base, that is the skin layering, and you can also use dual marker or watercolors because in the face you can use mediums of your own. I've already posted some face tutorials, those you can go and check it out, like using different mediums like pencil colors, watercolors and markers. And here guys, I'm also doing in the sleeve portion because we will show the net effect, and here it's a very see-through fabric, so your skin would be visible. So wherever you want to show sleeves like this, you can do the skin tone first. So guys, for the hair I'm using this fine liner micron, and again it's a very quick medium to do your hair, giving the fine strokes, and for the skin I will use my pencil colors to give a little shading. Also guys, do check out the previous videos in this fabric and print development series. I will be posting the link of the playlist below, or you can click on this I button. So talking about the sheerness of the fabric, we can mix these two colors, yellow ochre and burnt sienna, together to come to a color which is very similar to the net fabric here. So swatching is again very important, that you swatch your colors, mix your colors and see how you can get the nearest color possible. So after mixing the color, you can also dilute the color further to play with the saturation of the color, that what is the sheerness of the color. If you mix more water, the color will be more in the sheerness effect and will give a nice net effect look. So here you can see guys, I'm transferring the color a little bit and trying to mix it with more water and trying to test it out. So here, once I'm confident with the color, now I will do on the base. So for the first layer, you can always give a clean proper base. So guys, here the brush plays a very important role. Always try to use a flat brush or a filbert brush. I'm using a filbert brush which is kind of very flexible and it has this round tip, and using the brush first I'm doing the layer, and you can see I'm giving this kind of straight strokes. So guys, sometimes I come across this problem that if you are trying to do watercolor, the color starts spreading or the paper is not reacting very good with the watercolor. So common mistakes are that either you are using a wrong paper or your brushes are not very good with watercolor medium. So try to use a watercolor based paper which has a good GSM, and for the brushes always try to use a flexible and soft brush and use the bigger brushes for bigger areas. So after doing the first layer, I will let it dry completely, and meanwhile I will also do the sheer color effect on the sleeves as well. So guys, coming back at the lehenga, you can see first layer is dry, and I'm going with the color again to create some more folds. Now net has this kind of crumpled effect when it's like very fluffy and fuzzy, so you have all these layers and folds. So by creating this layered effect, we can show all these tiny folds which you can have with this kind of net fabric. Also this is applicable for fabric like tulle, organza, which has this net kind of look only. And here you go very slow with layer of color directly, don't give too many layers, let the layers dry in between, then you can go with the color again and create some more smaller folds and start giving the detailing at the bottom portion. You can see in the bottom also I've given very tiny folds. So guys, here you can see I'm done with the first layer. Now I will increase the shade a bit. Because of that I'm using little black on the base color itself. Don't mix too much black at the first go. You can always keep on increasing the shade by layers. Also remember guys, a fabric, it's a very sheer fabric, so it won't have very dark folds. So it depends from fabric to fabric that what would be its shade. If the fabric is light and sheer, it will have very minimum shade, so the color of the shade can be similar to gray shade. So here also we will dilute the black and give it in a very lighter manner. If the fabric is heavy and even if it has some kind of heavy embroidery over it, that time you can increase the shading. So yes guys, depends from fabric to fabric. So my watercolor work is done. Now some final shading with the pencil colors, and here I found out a little bit similar pencil shades, and one is like this brownish color, another one is something with a mixture of gray, and lastly this black color. So you can always use pencil color which are very similar to your base color or little bit darker than your base color to give those final folds. And in the net fabric I always like to give the finishing touches with a sharp pencil shading. The final pencil strokes gives a very crisp fold effect of the net fabric guys. So you can do the bottom detailing also. You can see how I'm giving that bottom final detailing with the sharp pencil color, and also in the sleeves I'm giving that 4 lines with this little pencil detailing. So over and all, using both watercolor and pencil color will bring out that nice textured look of the net fabric. You can always use a gray shade guys for giving folds in a very light color fabric. And even if you are using black, don't put too much pressure with the black. Kind of just little bit lighter shading with the black will do. we don't want to disturb the look of the fabric, the feel of the fabric. It should look this kind of lightweight and that sheerness of the net. So a little bit shading is fine. We will not give very heavy shading with the black pencil. Coming to the zari detailing, these embroideries are actually very small when you see it in a bigger scale. In the fabric swatch it might look little bigger guys, but just imagine it in the lehenga where it will look very tiny. So for giving this kind of tiny detailing, I will be using the gel pen, golden color gel pen. You can use any other brand also. I will be mentioning the products in the description box, and over it I will give some shading with a black pencil and some final touches with this white poster color using a detailing brush to give that nice little shine coming from the small embroidery. And in this manner I will create all of the little embroidery details. So guys, here you can see with very minimum art supplies and in a very effective manner we developed the net fabric look. So I hope that you enjoyed the tutorial. Do let me know your views in the comment section. Also you can try this out and share with me, tag me on Instagram, use the hashtag artstudio.srabani so that I can see all the artworks under the hashtag. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I shall see you all very soon with another interesting tutorial. Till then, keep illustrating. Take care. Bye bye.